Hey guys, how are you doing today? It is Buildz and welcome back for yet again another video on the channel. So today what we are going to be doing is not jumping in this hole, but recording how to build a tram in Minecraft. Now this is an absolutely sick design, I have to say. And before you all look at me and go, you cocky twat, this wasn't actually built by me. This was built by an absolutely amazing builder on my server called Akim. Now, I don't know if he has Planet Minecraft. I'll drop his Twitter link down below actually, so you guys can check him out on Twitter. But yeah, Akim dude, tell me if you have Planet Minecraft. I'll promote the hell out of you because you deserve it, man. You're very, very talented. This man isn't just great at building trams. He has done some incredible stuff on the server. So let's get straight into the build. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put down 2 anvils and you're going to want to lay them out by about 35 blocks. That should be about right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start with the hooper hoppers and we're going to place 2 of them like this, 2 of them like this, and then what we're going to do is leave a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to have 2 more and then 2 more. You're going to note, guys, that this build is completely symmetrical. So everything I do on the right side, in other words, for you people that aren't great at English, is going to be the same as the left side. Now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 once again, and then you're going to have 2 more. So it's also kind of like it's kind of like the same from between the 2 carriages as well. There's no differences there as well, which is pretty sick. It means this tutorial is super easy for me. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put some acacia slabs through the middle. Now I understand not everyone has the same texture pack, so if you guys have quartz and you know it's white, it looks decent, I would go ahead and I would use that too. But this acacia is just absolutely beautiful and that's what I'm going to be using. So we're going to have this stretch all the way across here, just like so, as you guys can see, and this is just going to be the flooring for the tram. So yeah, that's what's happening. I do apologize, guys, if you can hear like a crazy storm in my background. At the moment in England, the weather has been so crap and my mic has been picking up everything. I'm going to do my best to try and edit this stuff out, but if you guys do hear it, I apologize. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting some of these trapdoors. We're going to be putting 2 here. We're also going to be putting 2 on the back, just like so, as you guys can see. The next block we're going to be getting out is netherrack. Now like I said about the texture pack thing, you guys can use red wool or red stained clay if netherrack doesn't look good for you, or you can use another wool block or another stained clay block if you guys want to get your kind of town or your city kind of, you know, all matching, all looking good together. You know, throw in another color, go for another color scheme, you know, add something fresh in. So we're going to be leaving a 2 gap there, as you can see. We're going to be continuing it along here, just like so. We're then going to be leaving a gap, continuing it along here, just like so. Leaving a gap once again of 2 for the doorway. Then bring this guy out just like this. Leaving this 2 gap right here, and like I said, it's symmetrical, so you can just carry this all the way around. Just like that. As you can see, this one just overlaps by 1, just like so. And also you're going to want to have a doorway here. I was just double checking. I have failed this tutorial, guys, countless times over the most retarded things, but today, you know, this tutorial right here is not going to fail. This is going to be the one that goes live on YouTube. You guys that have seen it live can see I'm right and I didn't mess this one up. This one is a winner. It's the one. I feel it. So we're going to be putting down some of these blocks. Once again, people freaking out, I don't have this block. Don't worry. You can use brown wool actually. That would look pretty sick. You could use the iron block. You could use probably, you know, the cool looking bedrock block in Flows HD. That's pretty lit. You could use that. That would probably work. You know, play around with materials. If you don't have my materials in this pack because it's a pre-release, it's not actually out for the public yet, don't worry about it. It's cool. What we can do now is put down the grey stained glass, just like so. This, of course, is representing all of the windows in the tram. Now, I know there's going to be some of them super realistic people in the comments, you know. The people that like elevate the back of the houses so mosquitoes don't fly through the windows and annoy the people inside. I can't believe some guy actually did that. But like, you know, there's them type of people in Minecraft that take realism Way too far. Yes, okay, you're not going to be able to sit in the tram because it is so thin, but it looks sick, and that's what counts, right? That's what I care about anyway. So we're going to be putting some windows at the front as well, of course, and at the back and at the sides. I don't know why I just said that. Of course, we're having windows in all them places. But let's just put that down. Bam! Windows are done. So the next job, what we are going to do next, guys, is we're going to get a cobblestone slab out and we're going to get some cobblestone walls out. We're going to replace this guy, we're going to replace this guy, and just have it like that. Now these, I'm not quite sure what these thingies are. Maybe if you're like a tram, or you're like a train expert, you know what these things are. Actually, you know, I think I know what it is. You know when the tram kind of bends around the corners and it needs some kind of things in the middle to kind of like, you know, help it stretch around? If that makes much sense, I think that's what it is. You know, like I said, not my design. Never tried to build a tram before. But I gotta say, you know, Akim, he's done an absolutely sick job here. So now what we're doing is putting down some stone slabs for the ceiling. At the front, as you can see, we have this kind of triangular design, which kind of makes it look like a little bit more, I guess, kind of realistic and streamlined. And you have the sort of slightly higher elevated middle section. Now I'm going to cheat a little bit here, guys. Please don't rage at me. People do go crazy when I do this. People hate world edit in tutorials. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be stacking this by 20. Is that too long? Just a bit. So you're going to want to bring that across by 19 blocks. Or it might be 18. You guys will see. It will come to the end of the tram. We're having a button on this side like so. And what you can do, since we have buttons on the go, let's lay them out. So we're going to put them all the way across here. On this guy, on this guy. Do we have any at the front? We have one guy at the front. We're going to put them there. One here. One here. I'm going to jump back. And I see what Akim's done here. He's put buttons down just to add like a little bit more detail. You know, it looked probably a little bit plain before, but these buttons, you know, they just help add a lot of detail. So that kind of works. What we're going to be doing now is we're going to be putting some signs through here as well. So I'm guessing, since this design is pretty damn symmetrical, yeah, these are going to be on all of them. So that means for the other side as well. So we're just going to hop simply around to the other side here now, guys, and we're going to place 3 of these signs here, just like that. 3 right here as well. And then you had some just simply underneath the buttons that we placed on the sides. So you guys can do that. And then I'm pretty sure there are some actually on the front and back. Let's just have a little look. Yeah, so what he's done here is he's actually put a code name for the train. Now, if you guys want, you know, you could have like, you know, I could have like Buildz Industries on the front of mine, you know, designed by Akim, of course, because, you know, I want you guys, if you're putting these on servers, by the way, I want you to say on the signs on these or on the backs, you don't have to, you know, no one has to, but if you could put designed by Akim or built by Akim, it would be massively appreciated, because I hate people in this industry who are, you know, unoriginal, and they state, you know, the designs that they've built, you know, that actually aren't those, that actually aren't theirs, you know, are theirs, and it really kind of annoys me. So just make sure that you give Akim some credit, make sure that you state the designs, you know, that we've built today in this tutorial are by him. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put item frames on the back and front with some glowstone in the middle, or you guys can use sea lanterns, you know, whatever looks cooler for your lighting block. And that is it, guys, apart from the doors. Now, this is the only part of the build which actually involves world edit, and of course the world edit is the half doors. Now, you guys can leave these completely open. You can block them off actually with some glass blocks. That could potentially work if you just put glass down. Or you could do that. Something like that. That could potentially work. Now, I know if you drop this down, it's probably going to look pretty crap, which it does. So that is an option. I'm just trying to think for you guys that will play on, you know, single player and whatnot. I would probably leave the doors open, or I would fill them with some glass blocks. But for you world edit people, I'm going to show you how you can do this. So if you stack that like that, it will give you the doors. You'll then need to delete this guy. it really does help if you have stop lag on, and then you can have the doors like this. These can be temperamental, but you can actually set these down with a different ID because they only like to go in this sideways direction. So if your tram is facing that way, you're all good. If not, then you're going to need to find the ID for, you know, these acacia doors that we have in the Buildz Creative Pack. But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the tutorial. If you did and you want to see more, be sure to smack a like on this video. It really helped me out and I'd massively appreciate it. And please do leave some comments down below. Once again, absolutely massively appreciate it. There's a new video coming out this Sunday. Be there, be square. It's going to be sick. I hope you guys all enjoy it. And of course, as always, subscribe for more content. And I'll see you in the next one.